Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot, where I have the world's worst internet and it takes forever to upload videos. So we're going to try to just jump right in and get to the point, because we have a big energy, a big message here. And I'm being called to read some of this directly from the book, starting with the overall energy, the Up card. Leo, it's time to lift your eyes off the ground and start looking up toward the heavens. Keeping you down and trying to be small isn't doing anyone any favors. This world needs you, the real you. Low self-esteem and self-worth is impeding your perception of whom and what you really are. It is also affecting your ability to put yourself out into the world. There is a whole other life waiting inside of you, crying to be lived. The only thing standing in your way is you. The universe sees you and knows you as a divine spark of the all. They are calling you now to begin embracing that aspect of yourself too. Stand up, hold your head up, and begin looking at the ways in which you are disempowering yourself. It's time to start building your own personal sense of value and your own sense of worth. Spirit knows this is not an easy task, which is why they have brought you this message today. Every time you feel you're not enough, look up to the heavens and know the entire cosmos is supporting you on this. When you see the sky above you, let that be your reminder that you are more than enough. You are God incarnated, and the only one who can give you value and a sense of worth is you. There is nothing your guides and angels want more than to see you step into the truth of who you really are. Start looking to the good within you, the value you actually do have, and the difference you really do make. Start to see yourself as the universe sees you. Human is what you are wearing on the outside. Inside, you are a brilliant light of divine source. Remember who you are. Then we have innocence. Too often we carry around the extra baggage of guilt and shame. This card has come to you today because it is time to release these feelings. The universe sees your innocence and is asking that you begin to see it too. These long-held beliefs are buried within your core and they are interfering with your progression. It's time. Really? Do you have to fart here? Okay, Marty. Oh my goodness, you stink. There could be some rotten energy in your life, Leo. Some stinky energy. It's time to release any shame you carry about who you are, or guilt over actions you did or did not do. These old values only lead you to question whether you are good enough, deserving, or worthy. What if I had done more, been more? What if I had done that? Why did I say or do that? They make you question if you as a person are enough, but the universe sees you with the same eyes we see a child with, perfect in every way, as perfect as a child learning through the mistakes they make, only ever really wanting love and approval. You need to see your own innocence, no matter what you may have done or when. This is the first step to healing your heart and spirit. It's a necessary step in moving forward and claiming your place in this world. The innocence card may also come if it's time to see the innocence in another person. It's important to delve below the surface of any feeling of anger, hurt, or disappointment. Within your heart, allow yourself to see the innocence in the other person's actions or behaviors. This can bring profound healing and may even help you to see your own innocence. Spirit is calling you to begin to see your innocence and divine perfection. This one simple act will allow the seeds of self-forgiveness and self-love to blossom within. And then we have the commitment card. You are being asked to make some sort of a commitment. It is both a promise and a responsibility. This could be in a connection with a relationship, such as moving in together, deciding to get married, or having children. The commitment card can also point to other types of commitment. Oh. Sorry about that, Leo. It can also point to other types of commitment, such as starting a new business, planning a vacation with friends, signing up for classes, or taking on any type of long-term project. This commitment is a binding one, and you will not be able to get out of it easily should you change your mind later. This is signified by the bow-like symbol in the fractal image on the card. Whatever the case may be, this commitment does hold soul lessons and was planned before you came here. This does not mean that it is either good or bad, but simply means that this is a fated event. You and the others involved in the situation are fulfilling your soul agreements with each other. This card can also be calling you to make a serious commitment to yourself, whether it is to lose weight, to quit smoking, to start a yoga class, go for some healing sessions. You may also need to reassess any previous commitments you have made to discern whether they are still right for you or not. And it would also be wise to look closely at the commitments others have made to you and assess whether they are fulfilling their promise. It might be time to release them from their commitment. You may be wavering in your decision about a certain commitment. Lean towards the idea that this might actually be the right thing for you to do. Spirit usually replies to the things which are most important to us at the moment, and this card can act as validation that you are heading in the right direction. And finally, we have the Divinity card. And this card is asking you to, you are a beautiful, wise, and loving soul who has braved the perils and difficulties of incarnation to be here on earth and in service to humanity. You uplift the energy and consciousness of others through the work that you do, whether you're aware of it or not. There are billions of souls residing on the planet at this time, yet only a small number of them are here to help humanity evolve to its fullest potential, and you are one of those souls. Who you are is a gift to this world. Even at the best of times, it can be difficult to remember this, especially when being human feels so real. Your connection to spirit is much stronger than you think. You are a living, breathing channel of the divine. It moves through you in all that you do. It flows through the words that you speak, even when you don't intend it to. In every situation, you are a transmitter of the higher cosmic energies and wisdom. It is those who have the greatest gifts who most often face the biggest challenges in life. So hold your head up and keep your faith. These challenges are the means to seeing and understanding the strength, wisdom, and compassion you hold within yourself. On a higher level, your soul chose to have a direct experience of the trials you have faced. Through each event, you have become better equipped and skilled so that you in turn could help others. You are a very special soul with an important part to play in the healing and betterment of the people on this planet, and you are born to be in service to humanity through the divine gifts and knowledge you have carried with you into this lifetime. You are here to ignite the light in others, to realize their own divinity. Very deep, very beautiful message, Leo. And we are going to jump into the Tarot of the Divine to get some deeper messages for you, or confirmation of what was just said. Starting off, we have the Ten of Cups. This is fortune after difficulty. And then we have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Coins. We have the Five of Coins, the Magician at the center of the deck, the Three of Swords, the Two of Coins, and we'll just get two more cards. Spirit. Two more cards for Leo. The outcome. Oh, Leo. Okay. So Leo, we have the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. This is talking about fortune after difficulty. The Seven of Wands is asking you to stand your ground in something. You know, you look at, you know how they break rocks? They stick all these pegs in the rocks and they hammer them until the rock splits. And sometimes there is a beautiful geode or crystal or something inside the rock. And I kind of feel like this is kind of what's happening to you in a sense, Leo, is that, you know, your outer shell is being split open to expose the divinity within you. And the Four of Coins is often holding on too tightly to something. I'm just looking, this is a new deck for me, and I feel like Spirit has very specific messages here. The Ten of Cups represents true emotional and spiritual fulfillment. After many hard trials, Jolnar finds a happy, loving husband and has a child. Her brother rises from the sea, which often represents the subconscious, to congratulate her and celebrate her newfound life. Harmony, reunions, security, domestic bliss, found family. And the Seven of Wands represents an indomitable force. Against all odds, John Henry stands up for what he believes in and is willing to fight to the bitter end. His courage and resolve is an inspiration even to those who disagree with him. This is about endurance, attacks, fighting for beliefs, perseverance, mounting a defense. And the Four of Coins represents greed, an unwillingness to open up or share. Condor covets his wife, who does not like his lifestyle or living with him. He recognizes her unhappiness but is unwilling to make changes or set her free. It can be about hoarding, possession, financial stability, materialism, stinginess. And oh boy, that really resonates for one Leo that I know. And the Five of Coins represents financial hardship and feeling left in the cold. The little match girl needs help, but no one is willing to help her. She struggles alone despite her proximity to a force that could potentially help her. This is talking about recession, adversity, isolation, unemployment, and ruin. So Leo, this is a huge message here. You know, it's definitely I think you had hoped that you found the right one, or you thought you found the right one, but it turns out that, you know, they could be stingy, they could be narcissistic, it's like your ideals don't mesh. And there's a need for you to stand your ground. But again, I feel like this is your divine energy possibly could be showing this other person. You know, they often say that some relationships come along so that, you know, one person teaches the other person unconditional love, but they don't really get it until it's gone. And then the other person learns the lesson that not everybody deserves unconditional love. And that's what I was picking up here. So in the middle of the reading, we have the Magician. You know, you have all the tools you need to create the life that you want, but you're surrounded by the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of turmoil, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, could be experiencing financial difficulties again. But this last row looks beautiful here for you, Leo. And it's starting off with the Two of Coins. And the Two of Coins is like a mother who is juggling it all. It also represents the skills needed to balance opposing forces in life. This woman embodies the dualities of work and family, hobbies and career, wants versus needs. This can be about multitasking, finding balance. This is about choices, flexibility, prioritization. This can also be like the Two of Coins. You could feel like you're managing, you know, you could be overwhelmed, overworked. You feel like you have too much to manage. There could be a need to, again, delegate duties. You could be taking on a lot of things that aren't yours to take on. And in that case, it's like you need to drop them and let them go. And we have the Chariot here, which is about balance. It's about moving forward. It's about letting go of the reins of control and just stepping into the flow of the universe, allowing the universe to guide you. The Chariot is about harnessing your emotions and charging down a straight, clear path. When the prince may have floundered before, he has learned from his mistakes and now blazes forward confidently. You're definitely going on a journey, Leo, and it's a journey of perseverance. It can also talk about rushed decisions, vengeance, victory. It can also talk about a lack of direction, floundering, stagnation. You know, those are some of the negative traits. So again, take that how it resonates. But you look, you know, he's not holding on to the reins. He's holding on. He's allowing the universe. He's going with the flow of things. And it's leading him to the sun. The sun is, stepping into your authentic self, shining your light, being the best version of yourself, being that divinity, that showing the divinity within you. And this is something that we're all working towards. And the sun is like the best card in the deck here. It's about a rebirth. It's about confidence after passing through difficult times. The Egyptian sun god Ra, he proves everything is illuminated with optimism and enthusiasm for the path ahead. This card is talking about satisfaction, accomplishment, joy, luck, vitality. So luck is on your side here, and the overall energy at the bottom is the 10 of Wands. And to me, this is like, even though it may seem bad, sometimes we have to bury things in order to make space for new things to grow. This is definitely talking about, laying down the burdens, letting go of the burdens, releasing all of the things that are not serving you here, Leo. Allowing things to fall away and die off if they are not in alignment with where you are or what it is that you're trying to do. And again, it can also talk about carrying too many burdens that aren't yours, taking on too much and refusing to accept help. In this deck, this kind of signifies a man's daughter who went missing, and he searched alone in vain. This is the father then kind of dies, and this tree grows from his ear when he dies, bearing fruit he labored for but was unable to enjoy. So again, it's talking about overwhelming stress, obligation, refusing help, feeling like it's your duty to do something, refusing to let something go. So, very deep message, Leo. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that helps you on your journey. If it does, I would love it if you would hit that like and subscribe. I also wrote a book. The information for that is in the description box below. It is The Complete Guide to Waking Up. And I believe it's could be very useful for a lot of people. I was divinely guided to write it. So if you would like to check that out, the information is below. As well, Leo, I can do distant body balance sessions. That's working with balancing your energy, and you don't have to be in the same room with me. I can do it on anybody anywhere in the world. So if you would like to order that information is in the in my shop. Just look under tarot readings and healing sessions. So with that, Leo, I wish you all of the best. Stand in your truth, stand in your power, continue to be the light. Do not beat yourself up. Everything is happening just the way it is supposed to. And with that, I will catch you next time.